Hallå! Idag går jag svenska. Not really, of course, but I mean the Viggen, the very strange Swedish Viggen. I think the Swedish make stuff like Sauron does. They pour their Swedishness into their vehicles. Because this is definitely a very Swedish vehicle. Apparently there's a bug on the Viggen that just showed up. That means I can't load the pre-planned stuff from the mission editor. So I had to make waypoints and attack points on the map before I could load the cartridge. That was annoying. We're in 1978. A Swedish traitor has stolen state secrets and is trying to escape to a Russian submarine. He's on board a Russian registered tanker who's meeting up with said submarine so he can run away in the Baltic Ocean or Baltic Sea. The mission is to blow up the tanker and stop the traitor from boarding the submarine. There's no time to use the police or a ship. The submarine is almost on the tanker. They're just minutes away. The only way to do this is to use the Viggen and go really, really fast. And really low. Can't give the submarine a warning. To make it easy, I only set up 2 waypoints. One attack point, where the ship is, and one to get home. Full afterburners now. Let's go fast. Really, really fast. It's a bit windy, 20 knots winds, crosswinds. That will be interesting when I go back for a landing. I haven't really landed in winds before. Let's go low. Really low. Yep. 1400 kilometers an hour at 10 meters above sea level. That's pretty fucking low. Well past Mach 1 now, at literal sea level. That's really, really fast. I had the autopilot on so I can look around and enjoy the scary speed. Anfallmodus. The ship goes fast, really fast. I can't speak, it's going too fast. My mouth stopped working. I'm burning fuel like a motherfucker. This is really, really, really fast. Really, really, really. Even with the autopilot, this is a bit scary. We're using the RB04s, I think they're called. To blow up the tanker. You're closing in now. As a Scandinavian, it brings a tears to my eye to see dials in kilometers an hour and in miles. 1 Scandinavian mile is 10 kilometers. And now we're closing in and we're down to kilometers. We're at 40 kilometers from the target. Slowing down now. You're not supposed to launch the RBO force at over Mach 1, so we're slowing down a bit. Also need to be over 50 meters to release them. Still going fast here. The wingman won't engage for some reason when I tried this earlier. Finally I just gave up and now doing the mission without trying to get the wingman to attack. Don't know why the wingman won't attack. I've given him the AI friendly missiles. Still not very high up in the air, but you know, need to be able to launch. That's one. And that's that one. They're slightly faster than me. They're not very fast missiles. Putting the afterburner on here. I don't want to miss the splody. It's a bit foggy, as it often is in the Baltic, especially in the winter. We need to stop that traitor. And come Bluey! The submarine is unhurt. We won't have to explain to the Russians why we blew up their submarine. Which would probably have been a bit uncomfortable. The Russians will probably pretend the tanker exploded by an accident. They don't want to admit they had a Swedish traitor and spy on board. They were going to release secrets. Photos of the king in his underwear or something. Let's make sure this thing is dead. But it had 400 kilo warheads. Well, 200 kilo warheads, so 400 kilos of explosives into its side. So I doubt it'll survive. Oh yeah, secondary explosions. It's down. The Swedish traitor is dead. Länge leve konungen. And changing the waypoint to back home and back to nav. The crisis has been averted. There's no need to speed back home. So you're gonna cruise at a leisurely 700 kilometers an hour or so. We probably already broke a bunch of glass on those ships we passed. The Russians in the submarine are probably really mad. Lots of swearing in Russian. Yelling, "Damn you, Viggen! Damn you, superior Swedish plane!" So yeah, this is my first proper outing in the Viggen, or real outing at all. My first, I've taken off a couple of times when the wingman didn't work. I haven't tried landing yet though. And I haven't tried landing in 20 knot winds either, sidewinds. So that will be interesting, how much it takes my plane. I don't really need to use the reverse engine thingy when I land. but I'm gonna try, just because I can. Used up quite a lot of fuel. We're about 7 miles from the airport. 70 kilometers. Really, the rest of the world should start using meals too. 1 meal is 10 kilometers. Much easier than saying 10 kilometers or 10 clicks. Just say 1 meal. It will save you seconds each day by doing that. Really fancy that waypoint graphic though. Looks like some 80s space video game. Again, Sweden being Sweden. Shame Norway didn't end up taking the AJS Gripen instead of the F-35. But you know, a Norwegian armed company managed to make a few hundred million kroners by selling the missile to the United States, and Norwegian taxpayers will pay billions upon billions of kroners to buy the F-35. Well spent taxpayer money, so that a Norwegian company can make a few million extra. Really, any plane would be better than the F-35, the Gripen or the Eurofighter. And we're getting close to land now. This will be interesting. 20 knots sidewind isn't that much, but you know, I think I'll notice it. I think I'll have to compensate for it. Reverse engine thingy. It's just like that. You don't turn it. Okay. It looks like you're supposed to turn it, but okay. Oh yeah, I can feel the wind here. I'm being dragged along. I definitely have to aim quite a lot to the left of that runway and just letting the wind take me onto it. I'm really just holding it stable now. A bit slow here. I think I need more juice. I don't want to fall down. I usually have a tendency to go way too slow at the end part of the landing, and so I almost don't make it to the runway. I almost always fall short, so I'm going to try and keep a bit more power. Once I get down I can slam in the reverse anyway, so it's not that bad if I come in a bit too fast. As you can see here, I'm aiming straight, but the wind is taking me to the right. And I seem to be on pretty good aim here. I think I don't have to do that much. Get a bit lower. Yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty good aiming. This looks good. This looks good. Taking off the power now. And we're down. Slam the brakes and reverse engine. Probably a bit hard, but you know, that's a landing. Sweden is safe. See you later.